Have you ever had any crazy party experiences? That is an awesome story. I think it's the best one I've heard all day. I know you got another funny story for me, so let's hear it. What was she doing? Well, I think our friend here learned a lesson that we hope he will keep with him. So is that kind of embarrassing for you guys? I got some freshmen here and they're going to tell me about their first college party experience. I hope you've been thoroughly embarrassed. Watch out for those red and blue lights. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Campus Confessionals. I'm Antonia, and I'm here for our very last show. Karush and I are on to bigger and better things. We're both graduating at the end of the year. So here's one last Campus Confessionals for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Before we begin with this last episode, let's take a look back at past Campus Confessionals for you and our new OSTN viewers.
There was 5 feet floodwater. We ended up going skinny dipping. We had a race, a naked race, swam across the floodwater.
I know a lot of you have been desperate for money since we're all college students and we're all broke, but this guy has got the best desperate for money story ever. Here it is.
I was on my campus tour with a very nice person from the Office of Admissions named Dale.
Hi, I'm Dale.
I don't think Dale knew that sometimes parents don't like to be called old people. He told a story about the lake over there on campus where some hippies, you know, old people, got in this boat and were doing this feminist protest.
Did you ever tell a story about some people like in a boat on a lake at Mason?
Oh yeah, I did. How do you know that?
I know these things. That means we're starting. You ready?
I've had a bunch of red lights in my life. Okay, well.
Red and blue lights?
Yeah,
flashing in the rearview mirror, yeah. I'm Antonia, and I'm here in President's Park, where we're going to be talking to some freshmen about their first couple weeks of college. So let's hope their stories are as good as yours.
He figured out that his roommate was self-pleasuring himself.
I never thought that styrofoam plates could actually be ingested until just now, but this guy, he actually ate one, so he's going to tell us what possessed him to eat a plate.
Well, let me tell you, we were wasted one night.
Virginity at a cigarette party with a girl named
Hello, Mason, and welcome to this third edition of Campus Confessionals. I'm Antonia, and I'm here once again in the JC to get your wild and crazy stories. Are you ready, George?
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just trips and falls down the stairs.
I called out of work, but I had our other friend call up and say that she was Nurse Betty.
And she ended up peeing on herself and got really pissed at us. Pissed. It's funny.
He tried to deny it, but he was the last one in there.
I'm coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. Let's see if these guys' stories can add up to yours.
And I lose my glasses and a car runs them over. So I was that kid in the dark, like crawling, and I was in my Fabio suit. So I'm like, I've got my hair all in my face, I can't find my glasses.
So why don't you tell me about this wiener wake up? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it's the wiener wake up.
They have a dry county. And I was just wondering, you know, what you do for fun in a dry county. So they're going to tell me. We go to Walmart.
I want you to take a poop on me. And she was dead serious about it, so I just looked at her and pulled my pants up and walked out of the room, and that was the end of that.
They get a lot of alcohol into me. Then they start making suggestions for stuff for me to do. Someone yelled out, "Hey man, go streaking!"
I'm ready to hear what you all have to say this week. Ready or not, here I come.
Well, this is another one of those drunk kid stories, I guess.
So I hear you have an interesting nickname. Want to tell me how you got that? Tell me about the worst injury you ever got after a night of partying.
The cop comes up to the window and puts a flashlight in, and we're like butt naked in the car.
I love freshmen, and this one's gonna tell me about his first college party experience.
I had no idea that the cop was right next to me while I was beating on this guy. And so the cop told me to freeze, and so I started running. The cop grabs onto my shirt, tears my shirt, so I'm running like half naked through President's Park while the cop is chasing me on a foot chase.
Are you trying to take the microphone? No, you can't take the microphone from me. I'll hold it for you. Here you go.
Turn my headphones up. Turn them up. I can't hear the treble in my right headphone.
I don't know what it is with me. DJ Nick the Slick seems to attract the older women. Let me put it for you this way. She looked like she was 19.
So I walked around the airport with like this piss stain that looked like this big, and I was carrying boxes, and that's my most embarrassing moment. I'm just like, hey, there's no one there right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got the key to the store. You know, let's go scoop some ice cream.
We had Aristocrat vodka, and they were making, let's say, margaritas.
I'd be like, someone help me.
I'd be like, lawsuit. I'd sue instantly.
I just met these guys too, so I look like a total goober.
A goober?
A goober.
And I turned real quick, going up the steps, go ching, cling, cling, and I fell right on the middle of the drop center steps, and I know everybody in Bejesus saw it.
Right. Had to go to court. Man oppressed me. They stuck it to me. They thought I could break the law of physics. Somehow I can go faster than the car in front of me, which is doing 40, and somehow I can do 55.
I trip over the pants, fall down a flight of steps, drop the taco salad on my football jersey. To make matters even worse, this girl who was walking past me falls down with me, and she gets taco salad all over her skirt.
Thanks for watching this special edition of Campus Confessionals at Mason Day 2006. I'm going to check out the motocross. Here they go! We've heard a lot of stories about roommate situations with people messing around and walking in on one another. I think it just happens in college all the time. So here's one last story about that.
Okay, so one night I'm walking, I'm getting back from a club. It's like 2 a.m. or something like that.
So tell me your story.
Okay, so this one time my girlfriend and I, we were in the laundry room, and we were just talking and whatnot. She was sitting on the washing machine. She was like, I'll do you on the washing machine. And I was like, no, you won't. She was like, I swear to God, I would.
And our sign, simple, put a sock on the door. You know, never really figured out the concept of putting a sock on the door. So I go there, and I don't know that, you know, my roommate has any guess if he does or not. And I just key in because there's no sock on the door. And my ass walks in on two asses.